Om Shri Ganeshaya Namaha. Hare Krishna. Margshish Mahatam Katha, Chapter 12, Uninterrupted Ekadashi Vow. Dev Sharma said, "Your mind has thus suddenly turned towards Keshav, hence, your sins accumulated during hundreds of previous births have perished. Without performing holy rites, without visiting Tirths, holy places, you have been liberated from crores of sins. Since you welcomed me with hospitality and devotion, you have attained the region of Hari. It is on account of the power of that merit that your mind is thus inclined. I meditated and mentally pondered over it. Therefore, the acts of your previous births have been known. Once, in a previous birth, you were a Brahman at Avanti. You were devoted to virtue and piety. You were in the habit of always studying the Vedas. You were of good conduct. You performed holy rites always. Once you performed the Dwachi vow of Vishnu, even though Dashami overlapped it. As a result of that sin, all your merits perished. Everything became futile, like a Brahman who is husband of a Shudra woman. You underwent the tortures in hells for many thousands of years. Hence, many sinful minks were committed by you for a long time. The tithi of the noble souled Vishnu was celebrated by you even when it was overlapped by Dashmi. Therefore, you were born as a Shudra, and your mind was turned towards sinful activities. The mind that is defiled by the Dashmi overlapping Dwachi does not feel interested in virtue and pity. O dear one, your daughter's son is in the city of Vidarbha. The Ekadashi vow of Hari has been performed by him as laid down in the scriptures. The merit of the Akhand Ekadashi Vrat, uninterrupted Ekadashi vow, was given to you by him. Therefore, your mind turned towards virtue and the sins were destroyed. By the power of that merit as well as of the Ekadashi vow, the sin of the overlapping Dashmi was written off by Yam. All the sins committed in the course of 10,000 births and the sin of this birth have been wiped off by Yam himself now. Even as they both were conversing thus, Vishwaksena came there. O inferior one in caste, welcome to you. I, Janardan, I am pleased with you. As a result of your hospitality towards the Brahman, your sin has been destroyed. By the merit offered by another resulting from the Ekadashi Vrat, O Shudra, your sin due to the overlapping of Dashmi has been destroyed. After performing the Vrat, your grandson has offered you the merit. Therefore, you have been redeemed. Along with your wife, O highly fortunate one, mount this Garud. After saying thus, you were placed on the aerial chariot by the Lord of the Devas. From there you went to heaven on account of your Shudrahood. O excellent king, Dev Sharma, the Brahman went to the great Tirth Prayag. Thus, everything that had been asked by you has been recounted to you. Due to the merit of the Akhand Ekadashi as well as to that of the hospitality, you got this wife endowed with devotion to Vishnu and the kingdom wherein all the enemies have been killed. The king said, O Brahman, instruct me in the procedure of Akhand Ekadashi for the sake of propitiating Vishnu. It behoves you to grant me your favor. The sage said, Listen, O tiger among kings, to the splendid procedure of Ekadashi. This was formerly narrated by Lord Vishnu to Narad. I shall narrate that to you. I shall describe that splendid Udyapan rite. This splendid Vrat, named Akhand Ekadashi Vrat, should be performed on the Dwadashi days, O excellent one among men, in Margshish and other months. On the Dashmi day, he should have Nakta Bhojan. He should fast on the Ekadashi day. On the Dwashi day, he should take a single meal. This is called Akhand. By the word Nakt, we mean the eighth part of the day when the sun becomes very dim. Food is taken then and not at night. One who is a devotee of Vishnu should avoid the following 10 on the Dashmi days. Meal in bell metal vessels, meat, masoor pulse, kankas, chickpea, grain called kodravas, greens, honey, other men's food, subsequent meal, and sexual intercourse. This procedure is for the Dashmi day. Listen to that of Ekadashi. The devotee of Vishnu should avoid these 10 on the Ekadashi day: frequent drinking of water, violence, unclean habits, untruthfulness, chewing of betel leaves, twigs for brushing teeth, sleeping and having sexual intercourse during the day, playing game of dice, sleeping during night and conversation with fallen persons. He shall repeat this mantra. Today I am not going to enjoy my wife. O Keshav, I will not be taking my food today. For the sake of propitiating you, O Lord of Devas, I maintain restraints day and night. With the sense organs asleep, there is grief and distress. There is restraint of meal and sexual intercourse. Food particles may stick to the space between the teeth. Forgive, O Purushottam. The word upvas is usually interpreted as observance of fast, but really it means he has refrained from sins and his stay is with, that is, abides by good qualities. It should not be taken to mean withering away of the body. Vishnu's devotees should avoid on the Dwachi day the 10 things mentioned before, as well as para an, other men's food, and madhu, honey or liquor. He must avoid mardana, etc., application of unguents, etc. He shall repeat this mantra. Today I am observing the meritorious and sanctifying Dwachi. It is holy and destructive of sins. I shall break my fast. O Garud embalmed Lord, be pleased. In order to propitiate Vishnu, I have resorted to restraints and observances. With your favor, I shall feed an excellent Brahman today. He should perform the holy rite in accordance with this procedure till the year is complete. When a year is completed, the wise devotee should perform the rite of Udyapan, that is, conclusion of the Vrat. It is to be remembered that the Udyapan of the Vrat is at the beginning, middle, as well as at the end. He who does not perform Udyapan will become blind and leprous. Hence, the devotee should perform Udyapan in accordance with his capacity and affluence. It is performed in the bright half of the splendid month of Margshish after inviting 12 Brahmans who are experts in the procedure. The 13th one should be the Acharya, preceptor, who is also an expert in the injunctions. He should be invited along with his wife. The sponsor of the Vrat should take his holy bath. He should be pure in body and mind. He should have faith. He should have conquered his sense organs by washing their feet and offering them arghyas, garments, etc. He should duly honor the Acharya and others. The Acharya then makes a mystic diagram of the shape of a discus, lotus, or Sarvatobhadra with splendid color powders. He places there a pot covered with a white cloth. It should be full of water rendered fragrant with camphor and black aloe wood. 5 different kinds of precious stones and 5 tender sprouts are put into the pot. A copper pot is wrapped with a red cloth and flower garlands are also put round it. It is then placed upon the mandal, mystic diagram. Above it, the idol of Lakshmi Narayan should be placed. O king, the idol should be made of gold, weighing 1 kurs, about half an ounce. It should have the vehicle and weapons. The height should be 4 angulas, or it may be made according to one's capacity, but it should not involve any financial fraud. Then the Murti, idol, should be installed in the mandal. The overlord of all the 12 monms should be worshipped for keeping the Vrat unbroken. To the east of the mandal, the Acharya should place a splendid and auspicious conch. O Panchajanya, formerly you were born of the ocean and were held by Vishnu in his hand. You had been created by all the devas. Obeisance to you. Thereafter he should make a raised ground as altar to the north of the mandal. After the rite of Sankalp Havan, oblations should be offered along with Vaishnav mantras occurring in the Vedas. He should install Vishnu in his own place. He should install Hari and worship him with Purush Sukta and the auspicious mantras from Puranas. Many kinds of sweetmeats should be made to be offered as Naivedya. After presenting dhoop, incense and deep, lights and other offerings, he should perform the rite of Niranjan. After worshipping with Yakshakardam, a mixture of camphor, agalochum, musk and cacola, a kind of plant the berry of which has a waxy and aromatic interior, He should perform circumambulation along with the Brahmans, reciting auspicious mantras for the sake of welfare. Then, O king, prostration is to be done. Thereupon, the Brahmanas should perform jap, the Acharya doing it first, followed by others in the order. The suktas for jap are Pavamaniya, Madhu Sukt, and Mandal Brahmana. The following mantras should be repeated: Tejosi, etc., Sukraj, etc., Vakam, etc., after Masman. Then the following two: Pavitra Vantam, etc., Suryasya Visnor Mahas, etc. At the end of the jap, he should place Vishnu upon the pot along with the ancillaries. At sunrise, the home should be performed in due order. At the outset, the pot should be placed. After the worship in accordance with the injunctions, the Lord should be eulogized. Thereafter, the home should be performed with the requisite karu. The sacrificial fire should be kindled, and the rites pertaining to the fire god should be performed in the manner laid down in one's own Grihasutra texts. The devotee should make two types of karas, that is, milk pudding and Vaishnav karu. Thereafter, for the realization of the objective of the rite karman, twigs of palas, a span in length and soaked in ghee, should be consigned to fire while reciting the mantra Idam Vishnu. Then, taking ghee 4 times, the most excellent ahuti is to be offered. The homas should be 101 in number. The offerings with jinjali seeds should be twice that number. After the Vaishnav home, he should begin Griha Yajna. Karu home should be performed with sacrificial twigs and thereafter home with jinjali seeds. On both the occasions, the rite of Swasti Vachan, recitation of the holy mantra for the sake of the welfare, should be performed, and then he should worship. Thereafter, the devotee should offer cows, etc., and monetary gifts to the Ritviks. Gifts are made to a Brahman in accordance with the injunction for the propitiation of the Lord. A milch cow is to be offered and or a splendid bull too. Thereafter, Martin Padas, plots of land, are to be given to the Brahmanas. He should make the Acharya and his wife contented by offering clothes. After making them satisfied by great gifts of 16 kinds, such as Tula Purush, he should make the followers too contented and dedicate 25 pots filled with water and wrapped with clothes. When the Paranka, breaking the fast, is performed, he should make more gifts at night. To the kinsmen, the food liked by them is to be given. Then he should give the full pot to the Acharya along with the monetary gifts. By offering the full pot, one's task becomes fulfilled. He should obtain the benefit of the Upvas Vrat as well as bath in the Tirth. He has conversed with the Brahmanas. He shall therefore get the full benefit thereof. If he has already performed the Ekadashi Vrat but he has not sufficient funds in the house, then the Udyapan and other rites should be performed in accordance with one's capacity. Thus, the Akhand Ekadashi Vrat has been completely narrated to you. Margshish Mas, Chapter 12, Uninterrupted Ekadashi Vow, is completed. All those who are listening, please say with me, Jai Shri Hari Vishnu Bhagwan, Jai Mahalakshmi Mata. Friends, please like and share this video. Also do subscribe the channel. Thanks. Hare Krishna.